What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about Green Diane, the new fighter Diane that came out. A lot of people have been asking me about her. Yo, hey Darkskin, what does she do? How good is she? How is she? Yada, yada, yada. This, that, and the third. Well, I'm here to tell you guys. If you guys don't know, this Diane is the best tank in the game, and she's way better than Escanor. Now, I know some people don't want to hear that, but that is the truth. And I'm going to be telling you guys exactly why coming up. So, starting out, she's a green unit. You'll run triple defense on her, and I will get into that in a little bit to tell you guys why and stuff. But anyways, first ability, Metal Shock, inflict 160% damage to a single enemy, apply cutting, right? Critical chance time 2, right? Now, so she's gonna crit. Moving on to her second, well, this one goes to 160, 240, 400. Boom. Anyways, moving on to her second ability, taunt all enemies increase defense-related stats by 80% for 3 turns, 120% for 3 turns, or 200% for 3 turns. So, she taunts the entire team, and then she gets a whole bunch of defense stats, right? Or defense-related stats. So, defense, patience rate, crit resistance, crit defense, all of that. She gets all of that. Moving on to her ultimate, inflict 560% damage to a single enemy, apply penetration, which increases penetration rate by 3 times. Pretty good. And then obviously her combo with Hauser just does increased damage. Now, moving on to her passive. Taunt all enemies at the beginning of the battle and gain a shield equal to 300% of defense. So, the reason why you build triple defense is because she's gonna literally be tanking. Her passive's based off her defense, and her second skill is based off her defense related stats as well, which you want to run defense because defense is a defense related stat. Very good. She's very good. And the reason why I say that is because she basically is a Rimuru or a Gil Thunder, except 10 times better. Because Rimuru, he taunts, and then he gets HP back after the turn. Gil Thunder taunts, and I think he gets like damage reduction or whatever. We can actually look real quick. Where's he at? Right there. Gil Thunder. Yeah. Taunt, reduce damage by 30, 45, or 75%. Which, that's not near as good as Diane's. Diane's, because this is the thing, right? You're reducing damage, which you're probably never going to have a 3-star card. But with Gil Thunder, you're reducing damage. But, like, reducing damage, like, reducing 30% damage, right? They still can do 70% damage. In the sense of, if someone ults you for 100k, they're still doing 70k damage, right? So it's like, that's not near as good as if you were just to boost yourself by a certain amount. And the reason why I say that is, with this, you're basically, your stat is coming from your enemy. Based off of how much damage they do is based off how much damage you tank, right? But with Diane, you can just build your Diane, and then it's consistent. You're consistently getting defense stats boosted by 80%. You're consistently it's not a what if, right? You're not tanking damage based on if someone does a lot of damage or a little bit of damage, right? You're going to tank, period. That's why Diane's good on that front. Moving on to Rimuru. Rimuru doesn't even damage reduction, right? He literally just heals after the turn, but that doesn't even matter if he's dead. So, yeah, there's that. Now, moving back on to Diane. Her passive as well. Talking a little bit more about her passive. Her passive is actually disgusting. Literally, you start the turn, you start the battle, automatically taunted. I'm pretty sure that you get her passive regardless of if you go first or not. So, pretty much, turn 1, whether you go first or not, she gets taunted. Now, the thing that's so good about that is, basically it doesn't matter whether you go first or not. Whether you go first or not, like, they cannot attack anyone else but her. So you're guaranteed your attacks and stuff. Now, talking about Diane, she works really, really well with the fairy team. If you put Helbram and King on her team, very good. Now, I know y'all's tired of me talking about fairies, but the truth of the matter is, Helbram is a very good unit. He's a top tier PvP unit, and King is a very good PvP unit. That's just the truth of it, right? But anyways, yeah, if Diane taunts, that means that Helbram can't get stopped from using his first ability, taking away ult on top of Petrify. That means King you can't take away King's Petrify. That also means that they cannot get petrified because you cannot stop them. Yes, you can petrify Diane though. That is one thing. You can petrify Diane, but at that point, you still have to hit her and not hit the other enemies. So her taunt still works, and you're not doing any damage to her. So that's very, very good. Now, a couple of other units that you could put with her to make her a little bit better. Well, not make her a little bit better, but like she has good chemistry on with the team, because I know a lot of people, y'all want to know that, is obviously Demon Meliodas is going to be good. Pretty much any damage dealer that will be untouched, because every damage dealer or hard hitter is a glass cannon. They do a lot of damage, but they're squishy. Demon Meliodas, you know what I'm saying, he's pretty squishy. Escanor's another one. He's a new unit, and he's another one. Now, I don't know if you'd want to run double green units. I like to keep my units like one of each, per se. Well, for the, yeah, but that's me. You can do whatever you want. But anyways, Escanor's a really good one. Escanor's going to be doing a dumb amount of damage. Galland, I want to talk about Galland. Galland is a weird case with Diane. And the reason why, if Diane taunts, Galland's taunt overrides her taunt. So, pretty much what I'm saying is Diane will taunt two people. The person that has Galland's passive on, though, won't be taunted by Diane. He'll stay taunted on Galland. So, I'm not sure if that's going to be necessarily a good thing or a bad thing right now at this point. But, what I know is that's how it works. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing as far as team chemistry or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure. Now, another thing, right? If Galland is on the enemy team and Diane taunts, I'm not sure if that counts as a debuff. I don't think it does. So, I mean, because I'm pretty sure taunt doesn't count as a debuff. So, if that's the case, even if Diane is taunted by Galland, I feel like Diane can still taunt Galland. I think I'm safe in saying that. You also want to maybe run Gother on the team. Gother's going to be able to have Diane rank up so that she can get those defensive stats. And what I mean by that is, 80%, right, is fine. But once you get that 2-star, 120% is even better. And let's say you somehow get the 3-star. 200% is even better, right? And you got to realize you're taunting them for 3 turns. This isn't one turn. You're going to be tanking for 3 turns straight, right? I don't even know how they allowed that in the game, bro. Like, how long does Gil Thunder taunt? He only taunts for 1 turn. Okay, well, 1 turn, 2 turns. Like, 2 turns is but like 3 turns is wild. Even Rimuru, right? Rimuru doesn't even taunt on his first one. Where Rimuru first one, he doesn't even taunt. Level 2 he taunts for 1 turn, and then level 3 taunts for 2 turns. But she's gonna be taunting for 3 turns. So y'all gotta realize 3 turns is a long time to like be taunted. So anyways, yeah, she's very good. I'm pretty sure she's going to be a top tier unit. I'm very safe in saying that she's top tier. Yeah, she's very, very good. But anyways, that's going to be about it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.